pé ẹ máa ká lo ogun kíníkan òyìnbó ẹ rí pé nowadays àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n tún padà lọ sí nǹkan tewétegbò wa because they are researching more to going back to our natural drugs, natural herbals. They are researching all of our natural things that we initially rejected as pé no kò dáa ká máa lo nǹkan tí àwọn human medicine is not good, but at least we are now going back to our natural environment lived in an environment all of us lived in harmony. So it is possible. It will be difficult, but it will be possible. Let me explain. If you want to move to a cage-free system, in the short term, it is more expensive because now you have to get more land. You have to get a bigger place because the part of what reason of because you put them compact. You only to boya bi only the cage be mẹ́wàá kó ga báyìí kó beds ko yẹn yàtọ̀ sí kó ogun sí bí bed tó bá ṣe story building kó máa make more money ju kó bá ṣe boya bungalow kan lọ so but tó bá wà ní cage free yẹn máa need the ilẹ̀. That's number one. Then number two, of course they would, because there you have more land, you probably add more hands. You need more hands. Now in the long term, it's cheaper because number one, people have done research on it. It has been shown to be economically viable because number one, you are spending less. The hens will be stronger. They will be in better productivity, and also that they will also be able to they will be healthier. You will not essentially that you will not spend more than you spend on if they are sick, all those sickness and lameness. Then the third thing is nowadays people are actually looking for the kind of food that has been produced from animals that have not suffered. Tebadelo Imbonsi, etimara or options. One ni pe eléyìí wọ́n wà from cage free systems. Eléyìí wọ́n wà from free range system. And because people are caring more about animals, they're like, oh, I want to buy that one that is from cage free. I want to buy that one that is from organic free range system because I care about my animals and my environment. And so they are gradually rejecting the ones, even though it is more expensive because because the fact that it is cage free and organic, you are probably because you want to you don't want to shortchange yourself as production, but the fact that the consumers are preferring that particular system that is from cage free or free range, people are now choosing to they want to spend more. Of course, there are other options. You can still buy the one from cages, but when you say people are buying more from free range system, organic production, and all of those things, then you are making profit at the same time also contributing to helping the animals to live a pain-free, cage-free life.
And now, if we look at, as you've said earlier, that the cost for operating a free-range system, for example, the cost of setting up the infrastructure, is very expensive.
Not very expensive. Okay, it's more expensive.
It's more expensive.
Yes. To start up.
Yes. Okay, but we have many farmers, who may not have that kind of financial muscle, to be able to go to the market. You see that eggs are very expensive right now, and even people are preparing for Christmas. They want to buy chickens, and so also very expensive. So how can a farmer balance this? You want to migrate to the free range system from the caging system or battery cage. So how can they balance this so that it will not further compound the woes in the society already? Okay, so like I mentioned, in the first instance, you have to do your part, where the farmer himself does his part by, like what I mentioned, the one of making sure that you address the people that are actually doing consumer choices, of ensuring that they want to also, like for me now, I would, if I say an option of a cage-free egg, I would gladly choose that one. So, and a lot of people are having this mentality. So if you can meet those needs, because even though the eggs will be more expensive, most likely, but the fact that you are addressing those concerns and meeting the needs of that population of people is a plus for you. Number two, there is also the side of in every cage-free, every country that has gone cage-free today, the government also really provide support with that. They give incentives like maybe tax-free incentive, where if you go cage-free, we would reduce taxes on your land, reduce taxes on your income, reduce taxes on. So all those are what part of what actually the government is able to provide some incentive to farmers that are willing to go cage-free or that are willing to do environmentally friendly approaches to food production.
So that's part of what we NGOs are also working with. So, but like I said, the startup is really where the cost is, because you need what you just need is just more land. You need more land, you need more space. But in the long run, your hens are healthier. In the long run, they will produce better eggs. They will produce consistently better eggs, not broken eggs or the ones that they've depleted calcium brittle. You have stronger hens. You have healthier hens who will not be sick every other day. And you need to be spending money on antibiotics and all of that. That is what it helps in the long run. So, and I believe that for me, the long run really matters more than what you can gain in the short term. Actually, if you are eventually helping the environment and the animals.
Animal Protection Organization of Nigeria, APON, ẹgbẹ́ tí ń dáàbò bo nǹkan abẹ̀mí ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Our mission is to fight against animal abuse, láti dojúkọ lílo àwọn nǹkan abẹ̀mí lọ́nà àìtọ́, to promote better welfare for animals, láti fọwọ́ sí ìbójútó àti ìtọ́jú tó yọrantí fún àwọn nǹkan abẹ̀mí, to ensure safe environment for humans and animals alike, láti rí i pé agbègbè tó ṣe é gbé láìfòyà wà fún ènìyàn àti nǹkan abẹ̀mí mìíràn, to protect animals' rights, láti ṣe ààbò tó dájú fún ẹ̀tọ́ nǹkan abẹ̀mí, and also to protect the climate, pẹ̀lúpẹ̀lú láti máa mójútó ààbò ojú ọjọ́ àti agbègbè.
Ẹ lè pè wá sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí. You can contact us on
08103891171. Office address iléeṣẹ́ wa wà ní number 4 Dan Umo Close, Onírèké of Jericho Mall, Jericho, Ìbàdàn. Joseph Odika, Executive Director, Olùdarí àgbà.
Cage Free campaign is proudly sponsored by Center for Effective Altruism.
Welcome back. You are still on the program, proudly sponsored by Animal Protection Organization of Nigeria. We just spoke with Dr. Kikiope Oluwarore, who has been talking to us, who spoke to us about the importance of a cage-free system if you are running your poultry, and of course the advantages of the cage-free system. And now let's quickly move to the founder of APON, that's Animal Protection Organization of Nigeria. Mr. Joseph Odika is with us this afternoon. Also, as we've told you earlier, it's good to have you. Thank you very much. Good to see you once again.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon. It's nice to be here again.
The last time you were on the program, you spoke about your target audience, concerning the cage-free campaign.
Yes.
So since then, between then and now, how far have you reached, and who are your audience?
Thank you very much for that lovely question. To the glory of God, we have met quite a number of people. If I want to go by the number of people we have, been in contact with as far as this campaign is concerned, if we want to merge all the platforms together, radio, newspapers, online, we have reached well over 10 million people. I can tell you that.
Over 10 million people?
Over 10 million, and it is still counting. Yes, and our target audience are, the man on the streets, the children in the school. We have been visiting different schools. If you go to our website or on our social media pages, you see the pictures that we have taken with individuals that we have met and group of people. We've been to colleges. We've been to even house to house. We've been meeting people house to house to let them understand why responsible consumption is very, very important as concerned with caging birds. Responsible consumption. Exactly, because we also have to let them know. We call it consumer education. It's very, very important in what we are doing, because we are not only fighting for the welfare of animals, because we know that the welfare of an animal depends on how safe. The food safety depends on how the welfare of an animal is. So both goes along, with each other. So we've met quite a number of people.
And what was the response like in your outreach?
The response has been very, very good. In fact, most of the people we speak with said that we are doing this at the right time, because most are even aware of the antimicrobial resistance that Dr. Kiki talked about the other time. So they have been, they have been giving us kudos on what we are doing, and we are going to do more.
Akin ẹ káàbọ̀ Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Joseph Odika, olùdásílẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ tí ó ń ṣe ìpolongo lórí ká má kó àwọn adìẹ sí orí sínú àgò mọ́ pé ká fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ káwọn náà jayé orí wọn. Irú bí December ṣe dé ṣe dé tó wá fílẹ̀ tó jayé orí ẹ̀.
Yes, I will be going for a cage-free.
Akọ̀dẹ̀ bá máa ń di èbó ṣe wù ká nítorí àwọn adìẹ yẹn wá jẹ bọ́ síta.
Of course.
Káàbọ̀ a ti rí i pé ẹ ti gbìyànjú gan nítorí ìgbà yẹn náà ẹ sọ wípé ẹ láwọn kan tí ẹ fẹ́ kí wọ́n kópa tàbí kí wọ́n mọ̀ kí wọ́n dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé láti máa kọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ sínú ogun. Ṣé ẹ ti rí àwọn èèyàn dáadáa?
Àti rí àwọn èèyàn púpọ̀ o. In fact every time tá bá parí program báyìí ní lórí rédíò àwọn èèyàn máa ń pè, àwọn èèyàn ti pè wá gan, so inú wọn dẹ̀ dùn pé à ń ṣe nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí. A mọ̀ yí pé to change a whole country, comes with a lot of responsibility, it comes with a lot of work. Àwa lè máa achieve gbogbo ẹ̀ ń sìn, but for the fact that a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ is a very good step forward towards the right direction, because a mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà younger sí age wa àwọn ló máa come into the mantle of leadership lọ́jọ́ iwájú tó dẹ̀ máa achieve a full scale. Ní Europe nísìnyí wọ́n ti ban ní cages, kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan, ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn kan ló bẹ̀rẹ̀, but now kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ cage.
Nígbà tí a bá wá parí pé à ń polongo lórí ká má pẹ̀díẹ̀ sínú àgùnmọ̀, kí ló tún máa kàn tí ẹ máa tún gbé dání?
Ṣé lẹ́yìn ilé?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Just like we said, we are an animal rights organization.
Ẹ tún mọ ohun ẹranko mi.
Kì í ṣe adìẹ nìkan. Kéèsì àgbo wà ń bẹ o, ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn kan máa ń fa gbòjà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kì í ṣe nǹkan tó bójú mu rárá. Ìyẹn náà wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan tá a ṣe ń bọ̀ wá bá. Àwọn kan náà wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa ń jẹ ajá. Everybody ló ní right láti jẹ nǹkan tó wù. But then irú àwọn ajá tó ń jẹ yẹn, ṣé wọ́n mọ health condition táwọn ajá yẹn wà kán tó máa fáwọn èèyàn jẹ? Èèyàn púpọ̀ ti kó rabies níbi tó ti ń jẹ ajá. I'm telling you, so we have so many issues that we'll be addressing, one after the other.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kí Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Francis Musa káàbọ̀ sí àárín wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí mọ́níjà iléeṣẹ́ afẹ́ mọ́níjà polongo bí àwọn ní elétò ìdìbò àwọn olóṣèlú àwọn náà máa ń ní ìgbà mẹ́ta ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò yìí akẹ́yìn náà tó wọlé ti ṣe takuntakun méjì àti àyà mẹ́fà. Ìbéèrè ọkọ̀ péré ìwò náà ni mo lè fún yín tó mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn pè wá kí a tó máa lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ lè sọ fún wa ohun tẹ́ ti ṣe tẹ́ ti rí látara ìpolówó tẹ́ tó gbà wọ́n lẹ́yìn.
Your experience during the campaign, your campaign tour, what was your experience while meeting with people, while talking to people about cage-free systems?
Okay, so we have gone on a number of campaigns to educate people, and I can tell you that from the onset, we talking to people on the like for example, we have a street rally, speaking to people, we got to discover that first of all, there are a lot of people who don't even have all these experiences. Like you're talking to someone about cage-free ideas, policy, and they keep asking you questions like, okay, so what do we do? I have a farm, should I quit? Some people ask you, I say we should not eat animals anymore. So we go about education and encouraging them, right? Now, I can tell you that as of today, lots of success we have achieved. For example, there's these brands we went on campaign against because they needed to change their supply chains. All right. Today they're already giving us this. I'm talking about the global brand now, right? So they've already given us their mandate that they will be buying our ideas in due time. So there has been a very huge success that was celebrated worldwide by our mother body, citing us here in Nigeria. We just started not long ago.
Okay, we'll go over. You can try that to Sony. If no one try, you can try that to Sony.